Yes, yes. I just just created that last week.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
let's start with introduction.
Hmm.
Yes,
Yeah,
please
correct.
introduce yourself.
My pleasure to introduce myself. Okay, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. As you know that my name is Sushma and I am a full-time manager of my home. And I'm blessed with two children and I belong to Delhi. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my graduation from Delhi University in arts. And as far as my hobbies are concerned, so nowadays, I am learning this language for so long. So for that, I most of the time indulge myself in this language, and most of the time I try to watch the conversational video and podcast and these type of things so that I can acquire some kind of knowledge from those videos. So yeah, that's all about myself in a nutshell. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, great, great, and good to hear that.
You don't need to any introduction because you are very familiar for me and as well as all the YouTubers because you are the one of the YouTubers that is like a very talk of the town person we can say on YouTube channel because I most of the time I go with your videos most of the time I watch
Thank you.
yeah talks mostly videos I have watched already, and also I acquired some, good or advanced word from those your video. Yeah, that's why you are my favorite one.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm honored.
And you
Literally,
also
I'm honored.
like lots of comment and your appreciation from all the people
Thank
who
you,
are
thank
just
you. It's all
following
your
you.
love, and it's their love, their liking. They are
But
appreciating
yeah,
my work.
you deserve because
Thank
you
you,
are
thank
doing this kind of work and you also I have seen that you worked a lot for that kind of things no? For this activity or now you are at that level so it is just only for your but because you are the person who totally dedicated yourself in this language so
thank
that's
you,
why
thank
you are
you.
on that stage.
I think this time words
Yes,
failing me. I'm speechless as you have appreciated me this much. Thank you.
but it
Thanks a
is
lot.
so that's why yeah. Hmm.
Okay. So let's go on any topic. I don't take a kind of big, massive topic, but I
Yes,
take
I
topics.
have.
That's true.
Simple word is enough because I am also not so much familiar about topics or any other kinds yeah because if I don't have any knowledge about the topic, so how can we speak on that, right? If the word is very familiar for us, so we can elaborate that.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with this. And it's not about always knowledge. Some words we know, and that those words and the feelings really familiar to us because we have been living with such emotions. So that's why I pick some words sometimes, and it's mostly related to the emotions and people's behavior or the traits. This is why, so that we can do the practicing. It's not about showcasing somebody that I'm really great in that. I'm like a
Mm.
eloquent speaker. I can talk on every topic like this way. No, the thing is I have to practice anyhow. So instead of
Yes,
making it boring and the tedious part, so I make it really engaging and interesting, so
yeah,
that see
that
once we take the interest, so that's really, I think that's the thing that
That
makes a big
otherwise,
difference.
all the conversation will get monotonous if you don't go with the topic. Because casual conversation is okay. Like we just have to talk like what are you going, what like how have you been, and where are you from, and which kind of activity you do, or
Yeah,
whether say that time we can say that that conversation will get bored. So yeah,
exactly. So the thing is, we don't have to prepare for such feelings and the emotions and behavior and the situations and the scenarios. We don't have to prepare like, okay, first I need to prepare myself, then I will be speaking and explaining the thing. We can take any scenarios, any example, any experiences, memories, anything, and then we can speak by taking those things. Okay. So there's a word that comes up in my mind, and I just a couple of days ago I just heard that word. Like I was browsing something there, I found, and I know that word, but I didn't know this much. It's a profound meaning, and we can use, and it is related to a particular emotion as well. So the word is harbor, harbor, harbor. Yeah, Harbor. Harbor. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
God.
harbor.
I am listening
Yeah,
this word
harbor.
first time. Yeah.
Okay. Because firstly I pronounced it wrong. It's not Harvard. It's harbor. Harbor. So the thing is the meaning meaning of this word. Two meaning means one meaning is let me say this in Hindi. That's our mother tongue. I think you might know bandargaha, sharan, आश्रय देना किसी को, like this way we can use. And the another meaning of this particular word, that's harbor, is just hiding something inside, inwardly, any emotion, any feeling, anything. Okay, so let's
Mm.
drag this word into the conversation, into our this discussion, that so many people they do this, they just harbor their feeling towards
Mm.
anything. And sometimes it's quite weird, sometimes it's really dangerous as well. Some people they have the negativity in their mind, and they always like kind of retaliating and fighting always, and they have some kind of conflict, so they have harbored some kind of such notions, bad notions. On the other
Mm.
hand, some people are very like they are really loving, and they are really true, so it shows up on their face as well. So they have a sweet heart, and it's totally clear, crystal clear, and they have harbored as well, but it is totally nice feelings and the positivity. So how do you take this? Any example would you like to share? Anything that comes up in your mind when listening this word? Please elaborate anything.
Yeah, so in my point of view, like because I am hearing this word first time, but when you told the synonyms, so then I get to know, okay, what is the meaning of that. But yeah, some kind of people are here. They are very familiar. They are not so much familiar with the people. They just keep quiet every time. But we don't know what they are like. Harvard. What can we say? What they are? They
Harbored.
are Harvard inside them, because in that way the person is very familiar with the other one, so they can elaborate their feelings, right? But we can't say anything that the person who was very silent, or he is very introvert person, so we can't say that what is Howard in his mind, or in inside him. So that people are very dangerous for the for very dangerous, because in that way if they like showcase their feeling, so because that type of people are very dangerous, because of we can't say anything, and they hide lots of things inside them. They don't share with their feelings with the other person. In that way that person get stressful, we can say, because there is a person in my family. So my sister-in-law, like one son. So he always, he is very introvert person. But I don't say anything like how he is like how can he hide it's lots of things, and he is very silent, shy person, we can say. But I have listened somewhere the person who are silent, very silent or introvert person, so if they speak anything, so that was very dangerous. So inside we can say if the person is like express their feelings or whatever inside his mind or inside him, so if they elaborate all the thing with the people, so it is okay, because that time we think okay, their mind is like fresh, right? We can't
Yeah.
say anything, because whatever they have inside their mind they can share with the people, other person, or with the relative and with the mother. But he is the person like who don't share anything, like inside whatever inside him, we can't judge him, like there are lots of things are in his mind. But yeah, these kind of people are here. But whenever I can't say that that is a bad guy, but he is very innocent, and he is very shy person, we can say. But sometimes the people who have that kind of feeling, that kind of character, so it could be dangerous. Yeah, you're right. It could be dangerous, because that time they if that person can harm other person, if that person is negative thinking inside them, and they just showcasing like he pretending just he is a good person, but inside that person we don't know which kind of feeling or which
Exactly.
kind of persona they have, right? So in that way
Yes.
I think we should stay away from those kind of person.
Exactly.
There is
But
no
sometimes
any,
we don't know. We don't,
we
observe
don't know.
that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't register as well that the other person is having this kind of notions and intentions as well. And we can see, because it's quite clear, it's I think evident that some people, they have harbored some kind of grudges,
Grudges.
and they're
Yeah.
behaving like this way. Nothing bad has happened, but
Mm.
inwardly, inside themselves,
Inward.
there's a big kind of grudges in the form of conflict, you can say. They have some kind of vendetta as well. Inwardly, it's going on, it's occurring, but showcasing like we are really loving, they're really
Yes.
caring. Yeah.
Right, right. Very caring, yeah. That we are surrounded these kind of people. Because they are saying like all the people has two faces, right? Most of the people has two faces. They pretend something else, and they are inwardly they are something. So in these kind of
Yeah.
people, we can found anywhere. We can find anywhere. So
Yeah,
yeah, this
talking
is the
about professionally, like now I have become working professional. So I have come
mm,
across such people as well. They are showcasing like we really like you like this way. We really appreciate you, and inwardly they have some kind of, I think, jealousy. I don't know what is that. It's
yeah.
not clear, and they have harbored some kind of emotions towards me, and it shows up. It shows up in their behavior, and I can sense that. And I think we all have this sixth sense that we can observe this.
Yeah.
If somebody is
Yeah.
like thinking this way, so we can sense, we can observe at the same time, like the things that
Mm,
they are thinking about us. So it's not staying, that thought, particular thought, it's not staying up to them. It is going to radiate, and it start radiating. So same thing,
mm,
this happens with anyone. It is we can just contemplate, think over, and we can also sense the same thing. It's not a really,
mm.
rocket science that somebody is thinking like this way. To me, I can sense if somebody is like thinking like this way, be
Yes,
it good, bad,
every
bad.
person, like every ladies, you can every female member, every female have this kind of sixth sense. So they can
Huh.
easily, they can easily understand that what is the feeling inside, that inwardly they are what they are thinking, and what is they like after looking their eyes. We can imagine, okay, which kind of feeling they have, and which kind of they are something hiding, they are something hiding inside inwardly. So we can have this kind of knowledge. We can judge that, like
Yeah, and
what
mostly
they are.
it is seen in a negative way. Mostly, it's not
Mm,
about always positive. Always it is a kind of negativity. Negativity, and it contains everything. Negativity, like let's say jealousy. Let's say any person is being greedy, and they have some kind of bad notions. They are quite furious. Anything. It could be any form of negativity, but yes, it shows up easily, and we can
yes.
sense that. Yeah, but that's really a factual thing, that it's really prevalent nowadays, that people have, people like to whom we meet on a daily basis, even the family members or the relationships, we know somebody is like this behavior. They have some kind of conflicts and the grudges, and they have harbored these kind of
Mm,
notions in themselves, and they keep
body.
on radiating such kind of thoughts.
Exactly, you're right. True, true, it's true. Because there are some kind of people, they are like they think they showcase that okay, they are very happy about your achievements, about your like goals in the whatever stage, the stage at you are on that stage. So most of the people pretend that okay, I'm very happy, but inwardly they are like there's some kind of jealousy inside them. So yeah, we
Yes,
can
yes,
judge it because they pretend like
yes.
that, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, we the people have that kind of knowledge or sense. We can no, we
Yeah.
can know that. Yeah.
Yes, and these kind of feelings, such feelings, it soars up in the form of animosity, kind of enmity, you can say. Inwardly, it's going on. Yeah. So
Mhm.
they have harbored such kind of big, massive notions, and the intentions as well. So
Yeah.
okay, so we are done with this particular word,
Okay.
harbored.
It
Harbored,
was
yeah.
great word. Yeah. Now I have learned Harvard. I have
Harbored,
to
yeah.
correct pronunciation too because I'm not pronouncing correct word that Harvard.
Okay.
Yeah,
After this
Harvard.
conversation, go through that, like Google, and
Google.
then
Yeah, right, right.
yeah, you
Because
will be
it is
finding them. Okay, so
Now,
you have any queries for me? Then please let me know.
no, I have watched lots of videos of yours